This is Regis program, and you're tuning into True School Sports.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we've literally been talking about this matchup since June when I went to New York City to watch Artur Beterbiev fight. But the latest update in the Anthony Yarde Beterbiev saga is this. So what's going to happen is Anthony Yarde is going to have a tune-up fight November the 19th. It's going to be on the same card as Zach Parker's next fight. So that's what Frank Warren said. So, y'all will get a chance to stay active. And then the date they have for their next fight is January 28th. So January 28th, just so long as Yarde doesn't lose his little tune-up fight, Artur Beterbiev will be fighting Anthony Yarde and making his mandatory defense. And this is actually good because when the reports came out a month and a half or a month or so ago that, this fight wasn't going to happen this year and, Beterbiev had an injury, my eyebrows kind of raised because it's like, man, Beterbiev getting injured, it's not good because he's not a young man. He needs to get in the ring as much as possible if he wants to get to a stage where he's in position to fight for undisputed, because that really is what I, as a boxing fan, as a fight fan who's really followed this man's career, I want Beterbiev to get his shot at undisputed. I truthfully believe, especially after what I saw in New York City in person, that he is the best light heavyweight in the world. And I want him to still be at that level by the time he's in position to fight for undisputed. But we know that Father Time is undefeated, and he's right there, duking it out with Father Time. So, listen, we can't underestimate Anthony Yarde. He's I want to say he's young. He's 30, but he's younger than Beterbiev. He's going to be determined to take down Beterbiev come January 28th. I would highly, I would not write him off, because this is boxing and crazier things have happened than Yarde beating a Beterbiev. I mean, we've seen all kinds of crazy upsets over the years. But truth be told, based on what we've seen from Anthony Yarde, even though he's made some improvements, and I give him all the credit in the world, he's made improvements with James Cook. He's been doing his thing to better himself. The truth is, if I'm not mistaken, we haven't seen Anthony Yarde since when? I believe he hasn't fought since that Lyndon Arthur rematch last year. Let me see if I'm out of pocket here. Yeah, he hasn't boxed since Lyndon Arthur just last year. So when he fights on November 19th against his stay busy opponent, it's going to be almost a year since he fought, about 11 months. And then what? We're talking about 70 days or so after that. Just 70 days after that, he's going to fight Artur Beterbiev. So he's going to get warmed up and then go after the big boy. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what Yarde can bring to the table. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of condition Beterbiev's going to be in, because the reality is, we know that he lives a life. We know that he's disciplined. We know that this guy, he's given boxing his 100% commitment and respect. One thing I really liked about Beterbiev and learning about him when I was in New York City for that fight week for Joe Smith, talking to his team, talking to the guys like Russ Amber and John the Iceman Scully, is they were very adamant, and they told me and my dad that Beterbiev doesn't really watch boxing. He doesn't really care to watch boxing or follow it. He goes to the gym, he trains his behind off, he goes home and takes care of his family. He really is a man in every sense of the word. And he always says, as a joke, but he's serious too, that he's on the road to becoming a good boxer. And this is a man that has 17, 18 fights, all knockouts, three belt holder, one of the best fighters in the world today, and he's always in that process of becoming. So it shows you a lesson in humility, and I think we could all learn a little bit from how Artur Beterbiev carries himself. But I hope Anthony Yarde on the 19th, I hope they get him a durable opponent that'll give him some rounds, that'll give him a solid 4 to 6 rounds, knock the cobwebs off, so that way when he fights Beterbiev on the 28th of January, early next year, he's ready to go. He's sharp, and he can give himself the best chance to win, because he's gonna need everything in the world to beat Artur Beterbiev. make no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you got to give Anthony Yarde and a guy like him so much credit, because in an era where we talk about fighters ducking and dodging and not willing to fight the best, this is a guy that's already fought Sergey Kovalev. He's fought Lyndon Arthur, who's a top 15 guy, and now he's fighting Artur Beterbiev. So he's fighting Beterbiev and he's fighting Kovalev, two of the most feared and two of the best light heavyweights of his era. So win, lose, or draw, all respect must go to Anthony Yarde, who continues to show that he's willing to step in there with anybody. And best luck to him when his time comes on the 28th of January. Hopefully he wins his fight on the 19th. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.
Thank you for watching True School Sports.
No, follow this kid.
Oh.
You know, he's a true, he's a young, true, passionate person who follows boxing. He wakes up thinking about boxing and he goes to sleep thinking about boxing.
This is true.
Good kid, good man, and looking forward to seeing him everywhere in the boxing world.
Hey man, if you ain't subscribed to True School Sports, you fucking up, man. Make sure you subscribe, bro.
Fucking up big time.
Make sure, man.